Beware, this is a bit of a nightmare scenario that might make you uneasy. I once worked with a practice that had not sent a single statement to any of its patients for 3 years. How could that happen? Well, it turned out the administrator who handled statements left the practice, and nobody realized she was even performing that task, so nobody took it over. Remember those checklists I'm always talking about? Unfortunately, failing to send statements is a common issue, and the problems it creates are many. In this case, the practice was simply failing to collect a lot of money. So the practice was limping along on insurance reimbursements and what little was being collected date of service. There were lots of $40 to $50 charges sitting in their accounts receivables. Those charges often resulted from patients that were out of network. The admin team would see things like 100% coverage on preventive services, but what they weren't realizing was that meant that a $200 cleaning was covered at 100% of the allowable charge, which might be $150. No one realized the patient still owed $50, so it wasn't collected. So the question is, how often are you sending statements? While we'd like to collect on the date of service 100% of the time, that's not realistic. So the main point here is simple. We have to recoup all money owed to the practice by sending statements once a month. Remember to include this task in your administrative checklists for whoever is filling the role of billing coordinator in your practice. You may choose to send statements twice a month, but remember, those $7 costs add up. Finally, you may also wish to use your software's electronic billing feature to automatically send statements. There is likely a nominal monthly charge for this service, but it's well worth it compared to the amount of money owed that you might not be collecting. Avoid your own nightmare. Make sure to send those statements.